Footy Fanatics FC live from Footy Fanatics FC live from NYC, and we are back. And I'm with your boy KIKO.
What's good, bro?
Yo, who's Scumdum? Is that Raph? Scumdum?
No
Someone
idea
always
who that
commenting on, yo, shout out Scumdum.
That's
He's always
crazy.
commenting, ECO. So shout out.
That is a crazy
Scummy.
name.
Shout out.
Shout out D-Ships.
Season done. Season done off.
Yeah, season done off.
Conference.
The big game is over. And it's all done. And it's all settled. This man is going to be playing in Kazakhstan next season, and I'm going to be in the Europa League.
It's all good. We'll
And
take
this
it.
man just won the Champions League, and the next day they signed Mbappe. Like, what?
Life is good.
What?
Who does that?
Like, please, what? But hey, must be nice to be a Madrid fan. KIKO, the realms go to you. Congratulations on your win.
It feels like having back-to-back wins. But you know what's crazy? The Godfather does it again. The most powerful man in football, Thanos, did it again.
Who? Florentino Perez.
Florentino Perez. And and the one thing I will say about the Mbappe signing, it was 2 years coming. This was a guy that everyone thought was going to sign in 2022. And I kind of look at this signing as, I don't know. It's, as a Madrid fan, I'm excited, but it's a totally different superstar that we're signing. And what I mean by that is Kylian Mbappe just signed for Real Madrid, who just won their 15th European Cup. Mbappe's coming to the club as the quote-unquote best player in the world, despite the fact that he's never won a Ballon d'Or and the fact that he's never won a Champions League. So as a Madrid fan, I'm excited. But on the flip side to that, though, we're also signing a player who I'm kind of wondering how he's going to fit into this puzzle piece.
It's tough. And even while you were talking, I'm asking myself, what's more difficult? And it's gonna go back to your question. In 2009, when did Ronaldo go to
2009.
09.
Who's under more pressure going to Madrid? Ronaldo in 09 or Mbappe this coming next season?
I don't even think it's close. It's Mbappe.
Is it?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
How many years did you guys go without the Champions League? What was the holy grail for Ronaldo coming into that Madrid team?
We went, when Cristiano Ronaldo signed in 2009, we had gone 7 years without winning it.
And that he's under less pressure?
Cristiano Ronaldo signed to Real Madrid. First of all, Cristiano Ronaldo left a Manchester United team that was better.
Off the back of what? A Ballon d'Or as well, right? Go ahead.
But that's
Go
my
ahead.
thing, though. So when Cristiano Ronaldo signed to Real Madrid needed Cristiano Ronaldo. Real Madrid now does not need Kylian Mbappe. And the difference between the two was Cristiano Ronaldo came to Madrid already tasting Champions League glory, already with a golden boot, and already with a Ballon d'Or in hand. Kylian Mbappe, listen, I won't argue anyone that says he's the best player in the world, but you look at his CV, it's what he's done at the World Cup and nothing else. He's won multiple League One McDonald's.
KIKO, come on. KIKO, no.
So we're rating the French league like that. Other than France, he's never dominated anything else.
The World Cup is massive by itself.
It was 2018. We weren't even friends then. It was that long ago.
We were still friends.
It was that long ago.
Bro, that's wild.
And that's my only thing with him is he's turned up on the biggest stage internationally, but he's never done it at club level.
But see, my thing is, yes, it was just all true. But if we're comparing the amount of pressure and eyes on that move, I mean, the only reason there's eyes on this move is because it should have happened years ago. That's one thing, and that's on him. He's got to take the L for that because you ended up staying at PSG. You didn't win the Champions League. They threw everything at you. They gave you Messi. They gave you France, and you didn't win it. So what I sent you, what's the Thanos thing? You came back to me, whatever the famous line is. But I think he can easily just seam into this role because I think he already came out and said, I think there's a quote, he understands that Vinny's the man there. So the pressure is still on Vinny. I think with Mbappe, he just needs to prove to himself that he can coexist with top players because it didn't happen at PSG.
Yeah.
I think for him, that's the bigger thing. Forget Madrid, all that. I think he needs to just show that he can coexist with a Rodrigo, coexist with a Jude, coexist with a Vinny, and succeed. Like, don't think about Champions League, this and that. Like, almost let them show you how it's done.
Right.
You don't have to do too much. You just do your thing. Because who did it this season? Jude was able to just come in and do his thing.
Yeah.
And then grow into that leadership role. But with Mbappe, I think by the end of his tenure there, though, he has to have at least two. If you leave without at least 2 Champions League, it's a failure.
And I will say this, I think that's the key, and I think that's the one thing all Madrid fans are really wondering is Kylian Mbappe going to Real Madrid with humility? Is he going to come in and fall in line? Because the reality of the situation is he predominantly plays left wing on PSG. Vinicius plays the left wing at Real Madrid. By the way, if things go well at Copa America, and to be fair, I don't think he needs Copa America. He's going to win the Ballon d'Or. So my thing is how can you come into the team thinking you're the top dog, the alpha, when Luka Modric is there, has a Ballon d'Or? Vinicius Jr. is there, potentially he's going to win a Ballon d'Or. And there's multiple guys in the locker room that's won, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 Champions League top. He's just coming into a locker room that people are going to look at him and be like, you're Mbappe, so what though? He's not starstrucking anyone at the club. That's just a fact. He's not starstrucking
But they
anybody at
will
the club.
know on his day he's the best player in the world. They'll know that for sure. Listen, Vinny can have all the Ballon d'Ors. We know machine for machine, player for player. Mbappe's a better
But what
player
does that
than him.
mean though? I've seen Vinny massacre Liverpool. I've seen Vinny massacre the Blues. I haven't seen Kylian Mbappe do it in a big night on a European night. I've seen it at Qatar. I've seen it in Russia, but like he hasn't done it at club level, and you have to respect the guys that did.
Yeah, no.
Let's be honest, though, right? Let's really talk about this. You cannot compare that PSG squad to that Real Madrid squad as well. I'm not going to sit here and play tick for tack, right? Neymar and Messi couldn't win a UCL. And let's also be fair. That remontada y'all had against them was complete utter bullshit. Don't.
We were talking about 21-22.
Ben's hat trick. The Ben's hat trick. He was cooking y'all that game. Well, why don't you want to talk about that? He cooked y'all that game by himself. He volleyed y'all game, and then doing a rumor decided to do some bullshit. See, so, but no, don't see me because we're not seeing each other. This final of the Bayern Munich game. That was utter bullshit as well.
See, this
hold on. Don't see. This is why nostalgia is a scary thing. What if I told you you're nonsense? You can't compare talking about he don't do it on European nights. It's not a one-man show. It's not a carry job. Vinny ain't carry Real Madrid by himself on European
I've
nights.
seen him do it, though. I've seen him do it.
He shows up, just like Carvajal showed up.
Yeah, as a team, they showed up.
They show up as a team. Let's be honest, that last game, Camavinga,
bailed y'all out.
low-key by himself was the
final.
best foot. Vinny, and maybe Vinny. They were the best. We spoke about it. Camavinga and somebody else that was really the
See,
same.
but this is my problem, though. Why is it with Kylian Mbappe and all the fans that support Kylian Mbappe, they're like this crazy girlfriend that no matter what, the man can't do no wrong. Kylian Mbappe, like I said, every 4 years at a World Cup, he turns up. Other than that, he has not played well. He didn't play well against Dortmund. He didn't. Leg one against Barcelona, he did not play well.
He was marked by 2 men.
Kubrasi?
Boy, that boy nice.
He's getting ready for prom next week. Stop it. That's my only thing with Mbappe. Let's stop making excuses for the guy. I was hearing last season he's better than Erling Haaland. Fair. Guess what? Haaland won a treble. I'm hearing he's better than Vinicius. Guess what? Vinicius is going to win a Ballon d'Or. What is it about this dude? Is it because he's a Dior ambassador? Is it because he's the French president is demand him? The guy hasn't proved it to me, man. He hasn't.
He on an individual basis this season he didn't do it. But the problem is we're all living in what ifs, maybes. We know he's capable, but he has to show it this season. He has to. When he goes to Madrid. He has to.
Bro, it's just also a lot. I feel like we got to stop with this Paris stain. The guy did it for Monaco. The guy did it for France. The guy was arguably the best player on that PSG squad when you had Neymar and Messi. The guy, no matter what, put his heart out. And you've seen the rumors that came up, how they were treating him over there. If it wasn't for Luis Enrique and Campos, whatever, that he wouldn't...
He wouldn't even played.
Yeah, but like, it was a toxic environment. Dude still showed up. That game against Dortmund, come on, bro. They hit the post 6 times. Utter bullshit. And I'm just starting to the football heritage, I'm really starting to believe it's a thing. Like, that is actually a thing. Because, like, when...
The final.
What are you wearing? Talking about, what are we wearing? What are we wearing, first of all?
PSG. The slander's not PSG.
No, but I'm just
the
saying.
slander is
You probably got that because Mbappe played it. But that's not the point. The point is football heritage. When was its heritage for PSG to win UCL big nights? Dino couldn't do it. Okocha couldn't do it. That's conversations you need to really have with yourself. Pauleta couldn't do it. Now this era comes in, Zlatan, Cavani, Thiago Silva, we could keep going and go. Why aren't you holding them accountable? And arguably everybody we could name that showed up to PSG are Ballon d'Or winners.
He went the closest, if anything.
He was the closest one to actually bring that European success to PSG that year with him and Neymar in the final.
That's fair. That's fair. But like I said, I think he's just coming into the team and he needs to come with humility because I don't think he can go into that locker room.
What is expected from you, though, as a Madrid fan?
Buying into the system. I'm actually not putting expectations on his goals, his stats, because for me, in Spain, Kylian Mbappe can probably blink and get 20 and 10. Easy. But for me, none of that matters if he's demanding, I want to play on the left, and Ancelotti, why are you taking me out? Because Rodrigo has done it, Bellingham, Brahim, Vinicius. It's a dogfight. ENRIQUE. And I'm not saying, you might be looking at me like, but ENRIQUE is 17 and what he's done. I want my club where everyone, the 22 men that will be in that locker room, I want every one of them to fight for their position, fight for their slots. You got arguably the best center back in Antonio Rudiger. Militao and Alaba need to figure it out for that second spot. There's a dogfight for everything. So I just don't want Mbappe come and think, and listen, he's going to be penciled in, but he should be looking behind his shoulder. Rodrigo's not going to go to sleep. That's all I got to say.
I mean, listen, speaking about center backs, I just want to top this up real quick. Lenny Euro, Manchester United supposedly are linked with him. So I was asked, yo, how do you feel? I said he's linked with Real Madrid.
Yeah.
It's over, bro.
It's clip.
Look around, Victor Lindelof, Martinez, and Maguire. You go over there, you got Alaba, Rudiger. Militao don't rate, but Militao.
But you know what? You can make the argument.
Do you see him filling that boots?
The thing is,
that's the teen coming up prospect.
Yeah, I mean, so the parallels with Varane have been widespread. They're saying he's the best French prospect in a long time in regards to defensive prospects. I would love him at Madrid. But I think there's one big issue here is that he comes in and he's the fourth center back. And with Lenny Euro, how long is he willing to sit on the bench and learn until his time is called? Because again, Antonio Rudiger, Eder Militao, and David Alaba are the 3 center backs in front of him. So he would essentially be replacing Nacho.
Yeah.
You know, and then if you're Lenny Euro, with all due respect to the dudes at Chelsea, the French center back slots are wide open. There is no one keeping Lenny Euro out of the French team right now. So other than Saliba, who else?
And
not Disasi, not Barichio, not Upamecano, not Konate, you name them. Todibo, you name them. So if you're at Lenny Euro, he wants to play right now. So to your point, why not go to United? Who's going to keep you out of that starting lineup?
Yeah.
I think United might be a good fit.
And you guys need center halves. You need them.
Yeah, but who wants to come to that show?
You didn't even know
your other countrymen just signed to Madrid, and on top of that, that center back position is gonna be vacant.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? I mean, United is looking for that new partnership with Varane leaving, and he looks like he could fill Varane's boots. But the best club in the world is calling for you. That okay. Be patient one season. Don't pull the Hakimi. Be patient one season, and that slot is yours.
It's ready.
Alaba and
Rudiger probably.
Rudiger he still got a couple more seasons in him.
Rudiger right now is the best center back in the world.
No, he always has, always a top center back. But my thing is, I feel like Rudiger still got that position cemented. It's between Alaba and Militao that Militao hasn't been convincing. You get me?
Fair.
So
And then Alaba off the ACL. So it'll be interesting to see where.
It's just gonna be another Camavinga. Camavinga came in when the midfield was. Did he play with
sparingly.
Cruz, Modric? Like you just bide your time. You just
Goulet
wait
this season.
Just wait. And listen. I think he should go Madrid.
Wasn't he linked with Chelsea?
Now we good. We good. Colwell.
big week though coming up. Well, big weeks. And y'all about to leave me for one of them. Shit, I might have to
Chill.
my fault.
Inshallah.
Chill.
Stay tuned to the gram.
Chill.
They got money. I'll tell you that.
Chill. Economy. Flying economy.
Rujek.
WestJet. But yo, question now. Euros are coming up.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do something a little spicy. Quick Euro preview, my boy. Quick Euro
You
preview.
gotta put your neck on the line. Put your takes on the line from now.
Under the spotlight.
Go into the light. Say with your chest.
Say with your chest.
Say with your chest.
Come back, review this. Let's start with Shippy.
So what? You mean? So what?
We're gonna start with you.
Start with what?
Who's gonna be the winner and why?
Start with what?
Answer the question.
Start with what you mean?
Yeah.
My winner, I'm not gonna lie. You go from the defense to midfield to attack. And even the manager, I think Germany got this. And they're on home soil. They just look like the team that has the most clear idea of how they want to play so far. And then you have probably the two most informed players in the world, in Rudiger and Cruz, coming off that high of Champions League. You have the high that Wirtz is on right now. You have Musiala in form. Even the Dortmund guys, they're coming off a low with the loss. Füllkrug, Brandt didn't make it, but they've got some players. They got ballers. And even Nagelsmann. I was like, he's a little weirdo, but the way he has them playing, it's clear, and it's to the strengths of especially their attacking players. Sane, Musiala, Wirtz. You get those three playing from early, who's stopping them? That front three. Who's really stopping them?
Right.
Probably the two best attacking midfielders in the tournament. Non-stop, right there.
Right.
So for me, Germany.
Kiko.
9.
Yeah.
So for me, for my winner, I gotta go with CR7, man. I gotta go with Portugal.
Get this man out of here, man.
No,
CR7
listen.
hype.
All jokes aside,
How you gonna big up CR7 but not Bruno? But go ahead.
I think Portugal are one of the clear favorites. For me, I think in terms of depth, when you look at the entire roster, it's just talent everywhere. And then you look at defense with guys like João Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, in midfield, Bruno Fernandes. But there are guys who play for this club right here. Vitinha, baller. We saw what he did in the Champions League. I think he made the Champions League Team of the Year. But it's something about Ronaldo. It's unfortunate. He's not getting recognition for the season that he's had because he's in Saudi, which is madness to me because it seems like Messi's getting love from stateside. That's another debate for another day. Ronaldo arguably is coming off one of the best seasons of his career, goal-wise. He looks sharp. He looks fit. And then him leading, you know what's funny? Him leading the line, but I think the players around him, the role players, I think it's time that they start carrying the load. Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva, it's time. And with Roberto Martinez, you saw what he did with Belgium. I don't know. Something tells me Portugal's going to do something.
Ooh, Kiko with the hot take on Portugal.
They got the best squad, though.
I mean, the squad
1 to
depth,
22
I think.
or 20.
Even France, like both of them, as much as certain players on France, I didn't say why they got pulled in, but I was just like surprised how they still look good. Honestly, though, mine, I'm gonna go with England.
Favorites?
I'm going England.
You're just gonna get disappointed again.
Look at the jersey.
You like getting disappointed. That's what it is. You like
England
getting
is gonna
disappointed.
bring it home, bro. I truly believe England is gonna bring it home. And the reason why I think England is gonna bring it home, let's really deep it, right? First of all, this might be the only issue with England might be just Southgate crowding everything up. To be honest with you, Cole Palmer, inform. Harry Kane, the typical. Phil Foden. Come on, please. Please. I know you're talking about Vinny, but please talk about my boy properly. Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice, bro, Saka.
No, that's fair, but that doesn't.
Ollie Watkins, most involved, bro. 40 goals and assists.
Olympiacos. No,
gonna
but
blame
listen,
him?
no, you're right. They from squad, they probably have the best 11
Hold
in the
up,
tournament.
before you interrupt. The upcomings, Aberechi Eze. Let's talk about my boy Aberechi. Bro, all I'm saying, 3 Lions, roar. That's all I'm gonna say. 3 Lions, roar. That's what I'm gonna say.
But
we gonna circle back.
Don't even debate. It'll come back to bite him. It'll come back.
Come
Don't
back.
worry. It'll come
Bite me
back.
in one sense.
It'll come back. Don't
Bite
worry.
me in one sense.
It starts on the 14th. Give it another. You know what the tournament's what, a month? Give it a
I'm
month.
just saying, England has a manager that has a Ferrari and drives it like a Fiat.
Yo,
That's what I said. I said the only issue that could be with England stopping
the
them
coach.
is the coach. Other than that, there's no reason why England should not bring this tournament home. The last tournament, they were in the final. The last tournament, it went up to penalties. The last tournament, Jorginho was the masterclass for some reason. But this time around, I truly believe they could take it home. They could finally bring it home. Because also the players he chose, the Jack Grealishes might be sitting out, even though he was most like now the players that are in form, even that back form with the Gahys, the Konzas, the Brathwaites. Bro,
the only problem with England
hold up. The star boy, Kobe Mano. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? Yo, I can't wait for Euros.
Kobe Main who?
Bro, all I'm saying, roar.
We'll see.
Anyways, I'm just saying there should be no reason. There should be no reason why, as if England do not bring this one home. Again, there should be no reason why. But let's talk about top scorer. Kiko, I'm starting with you.
So I'm going to start with the former PSG guy. I think it's going to be Kylian Mbappe. I kind of went on a rant about his performance on club level, but on international level, the man gets it done. And I just think that coming off of his, signing his move to Real Madrid, you could see that he's playing more freely. Seems like he's in a happier mood. I just think he's going to go into this tournament buzzing. So I got Kylian Mbappe as the top scorer.
Who's my pick?
Who's your pick?
Who's my pick?
Who's your pick?
Who's my top scorer? Let's see. Listen. Let's think about this. Right? What team? What country is going to get the most goals? So Harry Kane, you think England are going to score that many goals?
Don't worry about my team.
For him, all right. So for me, Alvaro Morata. Alvaro Morata. Alvaro Morata. Write it down.
Bro.
La Roja. Whatever they call themselves.
Shippy, stop.
Lamine Yamal behind him. Rodri dictating play. Who's on the right side?
Nico Williams.
Nico Williams. Calls it. Write it down. Alvaro Morata. I'm sticking. And that's all I'm going to say.
Bro,
nothing else to say.
Back it up. Why?
Bro, they create a lot of chances. When I do watch them, they keep the ball and they create bare chances. And Morata is one of those guys. He gets disrespected for his time at Chelsea and a little bit of Juve, but he scores goals. He's
annoying. He's one of those players.
I'm thinking of a way from who's going to score the most goals. I do not see England scoring that many goals. Harry Kane will probably be their top scorer, but England as a team, they're boring to watch. Spain, they actually create chances.
They play.
Just get Morata on the end of it so my prediction comes true. That's it. Don't fail me. Please. Por favor. Watch him say something like, well, who you going to say? Watch him say something like...
Watch him say Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, the typical Ronaldo.
Might as well have Sam Allardyce at the wheel.
Ronaldo.
Harry with the cane.
Who you got?
Simple as that. Harry with the cane.
Harry Kane too?
Harry Kane. You got to understand, that boy needs a trophy. And nothing is going to stop my boy. And Rodri passing, Jude passing him, Declan better than Casemiro. You remember that one? Phil Foden knocking it, Cole Palmer cutting in. Bro, My boys is informed.
But none of that. But
What do you mean none of that matters?
Daryl actually
Penn
brought up
Merchant.
Daryl brought up a really
So hold
good
up,
point.
you laughing at Harry Kane, but you're not gonna laugh at Alabama
Because he brought up a really good point, though.
What good point?
Spain has a manager in De La Fuente. Let's play. Everything with Southgate is pragmatic.
Yeah.
I have never seen a tournament where England's playing the best football. They just have the best teams because of depth, star power. But I agree. Yo, Spain actually has a good shout at
He's
that.
going to bag a bunch of penalties. That's how he's going to get his goals. Harry Kane. He'll
Stop
bag a
it,
bunch
bro.
of penalties.
Stop it.
And then missing the
He'll
semifinal.
Come on. He'll bag a bunch of Yeah, go ahead. Put his name down, bro. Write his name down. Write his name down, bro.
I'm sticking with Harry Kane.
Write his name down.
Harry
man.
Kane. Harry with the cane. Remember this?
Roar.
The hate is crazy. My man said Alvaro Morata over Harry Kane.
Yeah, come
Bro,
on.
you're a jokester for backing up,
Come
talking
on.
about De La Fuente. Who De La Fuente coached before that? Who De La Fuente coached before that? My bad.
He just got his badges. He
40
just got
knowledge.
his badges.
Yeah, 49. Who De La Fuente coach?
He got his, he just got his B
Who De La
license.
Fuente coach?
He just got his B license. Let him, allow him.
Under
man.
21.
Under 21.
Somebody commented they giving anybody a podcast now.
Under 21.
Now it makes sense, bro. Anyways, Shippy, breakout player of the tournament.
Aberracha Eze. I love, bro.
Oh, now it's Aberracha Eze. What happened to Southgate Pragmatic?
Aberracha Eze. But the thing is, he has to be given a chance. If he's given a chance, because we saw today Madison didn't make the squad, I think that's a shoo-in for Aberracha Eze because you need that some kind of profile, some kind of ball carrier. And then with international tournaments, it's made for players like him. Shit is like tight. It's 0-0, 1-1. We need somebody to create something. Give him the ball. Let him just go. One moment. That's all he needs. One moment. And then Crystal Palace, that's another, 90 mil for you right there. Calm, right after the tournament. I think Eze, bro, he's a baller. He's a baller.
That's a good shout.
Baller.
Good shout.
Southgate.
First of all, you know I'm the biggest Aberracha Eze fan. Who's the first person?
No,
to
the QPR thing.
Bro, Millwall days. They used to tell him about Aberracha. He's really gonna get into that midfield, Kiko.
No,
Why
he
not?
doesn't.
Why, not to start. He won't start.
They're gonna. This is Southgate, especially under Southgate. Southgate is gonna be 60th minute. Bring him in.
That's all you need sometimes. That's it. That's a breakout.
All right.
One moment.
All right.
Watch the quarterfinal when he comes on, supposed to go, I'm going to come back to this video. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Kiko, who you got in?
So for me, when I hear breakout, I like to think it's going to be a player that no one really talks about in terms of the headlines because it's easy to bring up maybe a star name, a star player. But one guy I think, and I kind of mentioned him when I talked about Portugal, I think Vitinha. And I think the reason why I think he's a breakout is if you see what he did at PSG, him and Zaire Emery, they kind of developed this kind of style of midfield where Vitinha is now becoming a little bit of like a metronome. Gives me a little bit of João Moutinho vibes, but like better on the ball, a better passer. And in Portugal, we talk about Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, Ruben Neves, but I think Vitinha could be the one to really pull the strings at Portugal. And I think he's going to be the one that's kind of really going to dictate how they play under Roberto Martinez.
Vitinha.
Honestly, for my go, I personally think. Can I give two shouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could let that one.
1A, 1B.
I'm gonna have to go with one Arda Güler. I think he's gonna be the breakout because as of opposed to Eberechi and Vitinha, that midfield is crowded, especially with Bruno. So I think Bruno this tournament might get more shot. Might primarily the focus on that Portuguese team is gonna probably be everything working from around Bruno. That's one. As of opposed to Arda, I feel like this is gonna be Arda's tournament where it's gonna be like, okay, go do your thing, my boy. You know what I mean? Like he's the focus on Turkey. He's leading Turkey.
You think he's going to start for them?
I think he starts for them. Why not?
Yeah,
he just won a Champions League. He's the first Turkish player to win a Champions League.
He's 19.
It don't matter. You need that.
When that type of
this
talent-
is the stage. Every time he stepped on the field for Madrid, he scored.
No, fair. Yeah, I think he had like 6
Yeah,
goals in
something
like,
like that.
200, less than
He
200
is,
minutes.
he is Turkey's next Hasan Şaş and Arda Turan. That's how they're seeing him. And this is because you got to understand, Turkey came into this tournament hot. Turkey has now dropped bar a little bit. So now they're relying on him to lead that. Like, yo, bro, he's going to be the untouchable. And then my second child is probably going to be Benjamin Sesko. He's playing for a move. He needs to make a decision.
Sure.
So I think with the way Slovenia is also moving, great team to ball.
And Sesko is interesting because it seems like everyone in Europe wants him.
Oh yeah.
It's the esque that he brings in.
Yeah.
Tall, physical, speed,
Striker.
striker. It's like that dream player. You get what I'm saying? So kind of makes sense. Okay. On to the dark horses. Shippy.
Dark horse.
Dark horses.
I like Albania.
That's mad.
I like Albania.
That's Fiorentina, but
That's Fiorentina, but
for similar colors.
I like Albania.
But when I said that, y'all laughed at me. Just keep that in mind. I mean, yeah, we might laugh back at this, but yo,
nah,
Albania.
Broya, I think he's got something to prove. He's not a breakout star, but he's another one. Like his season has just been so bad. It's been bad for him. So if he can get going, and they're one of those teams, like they play with pride because I feel like they're a prideful people. So they get going, they might be able to do a little thing. I think I like Albania.
Like Albania?
I like Albania.
Bro, I'm not gonna hold you.
Albania.
Shout out my elbows. I'm gonna tell you that. Them boys don't play.
Who?
All my homies that are Albanian.
Albanian?
Bro, them Albanians come out to kill.
Tunjatieta.
And this is their first time. I think they're making it to the Euro, so they taking this to real full pride.
Is this the first time? Sheesh.
And then you got Boria. Bro.
Yeah.
Broya.
They got what's his name? Jaka's brother.
Jaka's brother, yeah.
Calvin
Bro.
Shaka. They got some players, man.
Let's see. Imagine Shakira and Jaka played there instead of Switzerland. Would have been Cook City.
It's a good
Got
shout.
some players.
Good shout.
They got players.
Kiko, who's your shout?
So I was originally going to go with Belgium, but then can Belgium really be considered a dark horse with all the talent that they have? The reason why I like to say Belgium is, despite the talent that they have, I still don't think they're being talked about in the same breath as France, England, Spain, Portugal, Germany. So I think with Belgium, I would still have to put them as the dark horse, especially considering they're in a transition. Yes, Kevin De Bruyne is still in the team, but Lukaku's older. Hazard is retired. And then the guys that were there for 2018, for Tongan, Alderweireld, Company, those guys are out. Their best player is arguably their goalkeeper.
Onana, chill. Onana.
No, wrong one.
Amadou Onana. The midfielder.
Their best player is Thibaut Courtois.
Bro, the best player is Amadou Onana.
But here's the thing with Courtois, and that's another thing. Courtois, I don't think is going to the tournament.
No?
I don't think so. I remember
don't know
last
who the
time they were
second
saying
keeper
that he was going to stay to rehab
see.
his injury. Might have to double check that, but it's a different one. Tillemans, Trossard, Doku,
Amadou.
Openda,
Amadou.
Don't know why you're fiending, but Amadou. But it's a different Belgium, and Tedesco's the
Trossard.
coach. So it's going to be interesting. I would have to say Belgium.
They got some players. England.
Slovenia.
Slovenia.
I think Slovenia might do it. Bro, no funny.
Look at this squad.
Slovenia been cooking, bro. I'm going to tell you that. Sesko. Who else they got on there?
Oblak.
Oh, they do got Oblak.
And now say a name after Oblak.
Ilicic.
There we go.
For Atalanta, baller.
Vitek.
Good
What do you
player.
mean, Vitek? That's a legend, bro.
Ilicic is a player. What?
Bro, what? It's a legend. Ilicic is a man.
Ilicic is a
Are we talking soccer or are we talking mountain climbers?
Oh, here we go.
Listen, respect Slovenia for making the tournament, but come on.
Out of their last 5 games, they drew 1 against Poland. B in Portugal, B in USA. And we going to get into the COPA later. USA hype. Bro, Slovenia about to pull a little run. I'm not
got some
saying
players.
semifinal. Maybe out the group stage, upset a couple people. I'm just saying. I think Slovenia has what it takes, especially with Sesko.
Where did Hamsik? Was it Slovenia?
Slovakia. I think so.
Marek Hamsik.
I think
Was
it's
it
Slovakia.
I forgot. But
Somebody-
if it's Slovenia,
I'm pretty sure it was Slovakia.
they churn out players. No, Slovenia's a good shout. Slovenia's a good shout.
It's the same.
Isn't it Martin Skirtle? He's Slovakian, I think.
Yeah, it's more like the Albanian shout, dudes.
You're right, Slovakia.
And you try to call them hikers. You're about to get OD'd on.
Mount Everest.
That's crazy.
You're about to get OD'd on. Comments, do your thing, rip them apart. We not part of this. Okay. The VTEX. VTEX means the trash. The ones that we gonna have to take out the trash on Monday and Wednesdays. Sanitation purposes. They dookie sauce. The upsets. The negativity. Shippy, who you going for?
Who's going to be the shot ones?
The shot ones.
Shot ones, I mean, they're a big nation. They won the last tournament. Italia. I think Italy are shot, man. Italy are so bad. So bad. Didn't make the last World Cup. Players are getting old. Who's really come through since that last Euro win in terms of young players? They've had one. They had the one kid from Bologna. I can't even pronounce his name. The defender.
Calafiori.
Calafiori, he's come through, but Bastoni hasn't taken those strides I thought he was going to take. Barella's done well in Italy. Haven't seen him do anything else. I mean, the best thing Italy has to offer right now is Inzaghi, Simone Inzaghi, the coach of Inter. But since last Euro, they haven't really progressed. I think they're shot.
Yeah.
They're shot.
Who you got?
Vitex.
Vitex. I'm a second that.
Italy?
Italy. I think Italy drops the ball this season, bro.
So for me,
They haven't been convincing. Like when I think Italy, I think Cannavaro, Maldini, Totti, Del Piero, Pirlo, Gattuso. Bro, like, what?
Yeah.
Now it's like, all I know is Federico Chiesa and Bastoni.
They have,
different era.
I'm looking at
You
the
know what I
squad.
mean?
The squad is so average. Zaniolo.
I don't want to say average because
average.
Serie A, they still show up. And last tournament, they won it.
But
like,
do you think they have any world-class players? How many world-class players does Italy have right now?
I don't even think I could consider Federico Chiesa world class. and
Would you
he's
say
the best player.
Donnarumma's?
Chiesa's not world class.
Would you say Donnarumma's world-class?
hype.
Nah, is he?
Donnarumma hype.
See?
He's class because he gifted y'all whole Champions League. Yeah, he's class.
So yeah, Italy, bro. Italy.
Who you got?
For the VTEX, so here's my thing though. When we say VTEX, we're obviously trying to violate, come with the negativity and stuff like that. My VTEX is actually a country that I have the utmost respect for. I think they have a really good squad. There's something about them though that kind of worries me, and that's the Netherlands. The reason why I think they might be disappointing this summer, I don't know, man. I just never really rated Ronald Koeman. And then on top of that, I look at the team, and they're bowlers, but like when you look at 2022 Qatar, who are some of the names that were kind of making noise? Gakpo has been non-existent for Liverpool. Weghorst. Listen, you still have Virgil, but De Ligt has been poor. Timber's out. So like really,
Memphis Depay.
who's a free agent?
Only one they have
honestly,
is Xavi.
he balled.
That's it, Xavi Simmons. That's
Xavi
it.
Simmons.
Frankie De Jong, Xavi Simmons,
Even
Virgil van
Frankie
Dijk.
De Jong. Ruud Gullit is coming at his neck, saying he's been poor. So
Nathan Aki,
okay,
Virgil van Dijk, Matthijs De Ligt, Jeremy Frimpong.
Coming off a high.
Frimpong, okay, but he's actually
Mickey
not.
Van de Ven.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Stop. So that's how I know you don't watch ball. Zero ball knowledge. De Ligt's been poor.
What do you mean? He scored against y'all and the referee
Oh,
robbed it.
yeah, okay. Kim and Jay. De Ligt is poor.
Whoa, stop.
Number 2, Frimpong. It's not going to start from this. They're going to start Dumfries.
Denzel, but you could pivot Denzel Dumfries in the middle.
But now it's pivot Dumfries.
Bro.
De Jong has been poor.
Cooper Myers.
He's probably their
Myers.
best midfielder and just won the Europa League.
Yeah.
You're talking about nations where have Camavinga, Zaire Emery, Chouameni, and N'Golo Kante. This is
Gavin Burke.
No.
He hasn't played for Liverpool. He's exposing himself. They're not like, that's my thing with the Netherlands. I love them. Like, it's a footballing nation, footballing royalty, but I don't know, man. I can't see it. Their best player is Xavi Simmons, and I think he's phenomenal, but that's not good.
I think they're going to cook, bro. Brian Brobby up front.
Brian Brobby.
Steven Bergwijn. Donnie Malenballer.
Hey, don't even get me started on Ian Maatson.
Oh, he didn't make the squad either.
He didn't make the squad.
Thank you for the 15.
He didn't.
Bro, honestly, you're hating. We'll see. One thing I could agree with you is Ronald Koeman. Or Koeman, whatever. I don't rate him. But hey.
Another Southgate
hype. Next. Copa America preview.
Let's go.
This is where it's going to happen.
If you thought the other segment was fun.
Honestly, we're just going to Fast forward to what matters. Brazil, Argentina, and friends. That's what really matters. Shout out to my Colombians, my Ecuadorians. Big up y'all. Big up the pan de bono. Big up the ceviche. But we know who carries that continent.
Yeah. And listen, don't take it personal. That's just a fact.
It's just...
You know, like we're respectfully, like it's just Brazil and Argentina have the two best squads. And at least for me, I know you're going to ask, for me, Brazil are going to be the clear winners of the tournament because they have the best player in the world.
I don't know. They were poor in World Cup qualifying though. They were really poor. Argentina ran away with it.
Yeah, Argentina did.
Argentina ran away. Brazil has been average for a while as a nation.
Listen, you could All right.
Let's run through it, man. Let's go.
Winner and why?
Brazil.
Why?
One, they have the best player in the world. And if you don't know who that is, that's Vinicius Jr. But I also think that, now listen, I will say this. This is probably the weakest Brazil midfield we've seen in decades because you're probably talking, Douglas Luiz, Bruno Guimaraes, Paqueta, despite everything that's been going on.
Is he going to
with
play
him.
for them or is he suspended just from the England?
It's an FA thing, so he could still play. But yeah, they're probably going to call a few guys from Brazil like Andre.
Dude from Wolves, Gomez.
João Gomes. But I just think that with them, it's when you have a player like Vinicius coming off a high like he's coming off. Plus, Rodrigo's going to be the one blessing with the 10. ENRIQUE. Honestly, I don't really rate Rafinha, but maybe he can do something for me. I think Brazil, they're hungry, man. Haven't won it since 2019.
Give it up, Kiko.
Now let's give it up. Bro, they have a shot. Who are you going to say? Who are your winners? Who are your winners? Messi? Apple TV Messi? South Beach Messi? Habib, his bodyguard Messi? Other than Argentina, there is no threats to them.
Nah, for me, I like Ecuador. Ecuador.
Give it up,
Ecuador.
Shippy.
Give it
up.
Ecuador have a nice young squad.
Caicedo.
KENDRICK.
They got, what's the name? Dude from Leverkusen. Hincapie. They got some players. I like them.
And I will say, Valencia leading the line. He's a good player. Enter Valencia.
They're solid. They're a solid team. And then they're young. And they're fresh.
A dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur.
Nah, but he's a good forward.
I think Ecuador starts from the best of the rest. Colombia, I'm not seeing them. They keep that studio. What's the studio square thing over there? Astoria. Keep that over there. Keep that over there.
Respect. Colombia got a good team, but I don't know. I don't know enough about Colombia to really
Bro, you really
break
think
down that
think
squad.
Ecuador gonna do it?
Bro,
Does Ecuador edge over Uruguay?
Uruguay might be another one. Uruguay's a good side.
Fede, Valverde.
Nunes.
You still got Mexico because they combined.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
Stop.
USA.
Stop.
Hold on. Yadi them.
Stop.
Yadi them. Nah, he ain't.
Yeah, flops of the tournament.
Nowhere near that.
Nah,
but
shout
yeah,
out
I got Ecuador for my.
So Ecuador's for you.
Ecuador.
So Brazil, Ecuador, who you got?
You got to stick with Argentina. Lionel Messi at part 2. You think he's gonna give it up? And yeah. I'm gonna go off like this. Y'all could.
But listen, hold on. But I will say this though, because I did see something that kind of triggered me. I'm hearing people say, if Messi wins the Copa America and wins like the U.S. Open Cup, he should have a shot for the Ballon d'Or.
No.
Yo, anybody that thinks that way, I'm sorry, but
so hold on. If Ronaldo
you were probably that kid that wore the helmet on the school bus.
So if Ronaldo wins the Euro and wins Saudi, should he?
Yes.
Oh, so there it is.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think both don't have a right for it.
Keep them both away.
I think to win the Ballon d'Or, you have to play in Europe.
Champions League, something
Bro,
like that.
let's keep it a stack, right? Honestly, they're just the best team down there at the moment.
Argentina.
Are they really though?
Bro, Casemiro couldn't even make that Brazil squad. You don't see Andres Pereira's gonna lead the midfield.
He's a baller.
Now he's a baller, Kiko.
But you tell me, so hold on, so Argentina.
Andres Pereira gonna lead Fulham.
Hold on, so but we could talk about Argentina's midfield. Leandro Paredes, you rate?
I rate Pereira.
Gudo Rodriguez, you rate?
You see how he's not saying the real names.
Enzo Fernandez was been Chelsea's flop of the season.
He's not saying other names.
McAllister? I rate McAllister. Respect the McAllister.
Bro, you can't do that. You can't compare that Paredes is a baller. Rodrigo de Paul. Come on.
But then Daryl made a valid point with Caicedo.
It's only Caicedo though.
It's only Caicedo.
When you put together that trio and just let Messi roam. Lautaro, Di Maria, just let them roam.
First of all, and I will say this.
Julian Martinez.
But we're going to see the regular squad.
Lautaro Martinez and Julian Martinez.
How fitting would it be that Messi cooks Jamaica, then cooks Bolivia, and then cooks the U.S., and then he's in the final?
I'm just saying. My winner, you
Argentina?
cannot sleep on Argentina. Move on. Simple as that. But you out here just talking about Vinny. Go to
Vinny.
Yeah, knock it with Pereira. Let's get the ball going. Bro, what are we talking about? My boy's from Belgium. He's not even Brazilian. Like, what we doing right now?
Messi, the Heineken check hitting, right?
Yeah.
The Budweiser check hitting, right? Fucking.
Anyways, man, top scorer of the tournament.
D. Nunes.
You got Darwin's?
Nunes.
What?
Nunes.
That's a wild one.
He bags on Uruguay. He bags.
That's you really think he's gonna do it?
I think Nunes.
And how about you,
He's the
Kiko?
best out and out number 9, I think, in the tournament.
Yeah. I got Vinicius.
Oh, yeah.
I got Vinny.
I think Vinny might do it.
I got Vinny.
I hear it. I hear it.
I
hear
I
it.
could see Vinny.
I hear
I
it.
feel like we're leaving a striker that's like lethal out there too.
In South America, I mean, unless you're talking about the Argentinians, Lautaro,
See, there's not that.
Julian Alvarez.
Because Colombia, I mean, Luis Diaz is their threat, the biggest threat.
And I don't know, Luis Diaz fell off of me. He's not as like how he was.
The thing is, I don't even know.
Cause that Copa, that one Copa where he
went off
blew up
29.
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
2021?
Yeah, when he was cooking.
He
Diaz?
was cooking.
When
Diaz.
Argentina
Yeah,
went
Diaz
off.
is top.
He went off.
Like, but this year he's not the same. Like even Liverpool fans talking if a check comes in, sell that.
Jimenez off Mexico? Santiago Jimenez?
Jonathan David.
Jonathan
Nah,
David
Santiago Jimenez actually is a baller.
might be a little.
Jonathan David's a baller too. They're ballers,
that
but
fire.
it's
Well,
just,
I don't think the team is gonna help them because obviously with the exits. But hey, let's see. So you're going Nunes. I think I could second on the Vinny because if it's not Argentina winning, I mean Lionel Messi, but that's like obvious. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't go that. Now, I kind of like this one. The breakout player.
This one's nice because it's South America, so the talent is crazy out there.
Mine is ready.
Who's yours?
Mine is ready.
Start off.
Oh, I wanna hear what y'all say. Stop searching on your phone, Shippy. Pay attention.
Googling who plays in South America.
I got my
Yeah.
notes. I already know who mine is.
Go ahead.
Kendry PAEZ.
I knew
Because y'all, everyone, all I see, and it's fair. Lamal, ENRIQUE, all these young guys, 16. You will see this tournament because PAEZ has been balling. Been balling for Ecuador in the World Cup qualifying, for Independiente del Valle. But now you're going to see on a bigger stage, bro, the kid is filthy.
Nah, he's top.
He's nice.
He's nice.
He's nice for sure.
Left-footed.
He's nice.
I ain't
Who
gonna
you
say too
got?
much.
My breakout. It's tough because there's the obvious ones, but then like if you want to kind of get like creative with it, I want to say my breakout player of the tournament is going to be.
It has to be ENRIQUE, especially for you.
Yeah, that actually is a good shout.
That's tough breakout, though. Is he too well known to be breakout?
Of course, he's 17. He's only a year older than PAEZ.
And like that's
No,
like,
but he's already.
But isn't this his first national tournament?
It is.
It is.
Yes,
But is
that's considered breakout.
Is
and
it?
he's never played in Europe.
It's considered
The
breakout.
dude is. I see him like compared to Pele. He's taking pictures in black and white like Pele. This kid is all over. Like he's all over my TV, all over my screen.
You sound like a hater. Who you gonna go for?
ENRIQUE.
I think ENRIQUE is a shout.
Yeah, you know what? Oh well, because I was gonna try to get too cute with it, but nah. If he could do something, that's a breakout.
The Uruguayans, the Valverdes. You got some Uruguayans killers in, some killers in Uruguay. But I think it's just, let's be honest, the eyes are on Vinny, ENRIQUE, the Kennedys, the Caicedos, the Messis. Because obviously, like, people still think Messi's washed. Like, that's it. He's done. He went to MLS. If he goes to Copa America and runs riot and shows that you guys are still a joke team.
It is a joke team, though. It is a joke team.
It's not a joke.
Bro, it's Copa America for Messi is like, you ever been to those world fairs where it's like that booth, you can get jerk chicken over there, you can get tacos, you can get empanadas at Colombia. He's just going to eat. That's all he's going to do. He's going to have the easiest. That's why I'm like, for me, it's Brazil because they're the only team that I think can genuinely stop Argentina.
I got one in hope.
Nah, my breakout.
Ooh.
The boy, Alejandro Garnacho.
Bro.
Telling ya.
He's in the squad?
Yeah, he's getting the squad. He's gonna make the squad. He's gonna make the squad.
They don't like him because he be pulling the Ronaldos too much, but bro,
Which I respect.
If Scaloni uses him properly and he also gets in with Messi, gets into that winger game, because let's be honest, he's a winger. Who's really going? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Di Maria, you could use him on the wing, him and Di Maria on the wing, him and Laturo, him and Julian probably could play the false nine. But if you use him as a direct winger, it's a cooks out city, bro. And especially with the season that he had with United, I mean, there were some games where he was kind of suspect, but personally, I think he's gonna really show out.
I like Garnacho. Just Garnacho, do me a favor, hit that. See.
Imagine.
I got one for Hope. It's for my Jamaicans. Actually, let me see if y'all. Who do you think might be a breakout off that Jamaican squad?
Mark Hutchinson?
No, it's not gonna be him. Take a hint.
No,
Take a hint.
Bailey?
Take a hint.
Nah, Bailey's not the
What's
team.
the? Nah, what am I doing right now? Shh, be quiet.
Whispering.
Whisper.
My man said whisper.
Y'all don't know who that is?
No, bro, of course, whisper, but bro,
Whisper.
come on, bro.
If he gets a chance, he might.
If he gets a chance.
he'll do some damage.
All
He will
right.
do some. The John Richards, baller. Did his thing this season for the under-21s at Chelsea. Watch.
Do me a
Repeat
favor.
that one more time.
Hold on.
The under.
All right. What's the category again?
Hold on.
What's the category? Breakout star.
Do me a favor, give it up. Kid.
Yeah. All right. Watch. When it comes, we gonna come back to this. It's all good.
Have a nice day, fella.
We'll come back to this.
Have a nice day. Dark horses. Make this quick. It's COPA.
Damn, I said Ecuador.
Everybody
winning.
buzz. Brazil.
Nah, because we're live from New York, I'm going to go with USA. I'm going to go with the home country.
Dark horse. Yeah. USA.
Shout out to
Canada.
boys.
Give it up.
Let me see what Fonzie got for me.
Hey, give it up.
What Fonzie got for me?
Stay strong, kid. What's you
Move to Madrid right off the back of it. What you got? What you
And
got?
then they're playing with who else?
Tajon, what's the dude that Inter?
The fact that you don't know his name.
Buchanan,
There you go.
Jonathan David.
Bro,
That's some players.
bro, Ecuador, my sleeper. Ecuador, maybe Colombia. Because Colombia always finds a way to outshine in national tournaments. So big up my Colombians.
Y'all ain't brave
But I
with your
think
shouts,
Ecuador might really just like pull a sleeper. The Ecuador, I mean, the Uruguayans are always in the conversations because they got that but USA hype.
USA, I was crazy.
I mean, I want them to do something, but it's good. You're gonna get shattered. You're gonna get your heart broken. So just let's be realistic. That's really what it comes down to. Who's gonna be the bed shitter? The VTAX.
It's tough. I think Brazil, but Brazil.
You can't say Brazil. How,
Bro, they haven't been good. And it's only two teams that could be shitters.
Just
Brazil,
admit that you
Argentina.
love Argentina, though.
Bro,
I'll be Celeste.
I love when they do this. You see when they do that?
Kiko, who you got?
Argentina.
You think they're gonna be the bed?
Yeah,
Like they
because their
bed?
expectations are so high that if they don't win it, anything else is a disappointment.
It's a problem.
And because I have Brazil beating them in the final, yeah, I think they shit the bed.
Not that how if a team makes the final, that's a disappointment. Like, what sense does that make?
If a 300-pound guy is in a room with a bunch of average Joes and he's not able to beat them all up, is that a disappointment?
Average Joes.
Bro,
You can't. That makes
and
no
listen,
sense.
hold on, and I can say this because I'm half Salvadorian, half Guatemalan, so I can say this because my countries are shit at soccer. Bro, there is no competition
No,
there.
hold on.
There is none. It's WWE. He's Roman Reigns. Messi has
Here
no
we go with
competition.
the WWE.
He has no
Can you stop with
competition.
that weed metaphors?
He has no competition in South America.
Yeah, but it's
there's
just
not.
It's a 50. What is this? A 20v1? You can't look at it like that. But I see.
Name me one player on Bolivia. Name me one player on Peru.
No, there's a bunch. Shout out to Peru.
Who still plays on Chile?
That was the bed.
Sleeper? Bell shitter?
Yeah, the bed shitter is
How
Chile.
can they shit the bed when the whole team is retired?
That's why that was my. I just think Chile's. Honestly, I think Chile's done. It was that era.
South America fell off.
Unless the coach, they got this Argentinian coach, if I'm not mistaken. Unless he could, somebody fact check his name. I'm too lazy right now. Unless he could probably focus on the youth. They got that boy Ben Brenton Diaz
Oh, yeah,
from
they
Sheffield.
did. They did.
You're not bad. He can't even speak Spanish.
And he can't
I mean, he's born and raised in England.
Yeah, so but because when it comes to Copa America, Chile used to run riot. I just think
but that was their golden generation.
Yeah, I just think it's done.
Even Paraguay used to be a nice team. Peru even be.
Almiron's their best player.
Bro, nah, South
Yeah, but
America
it's like
fell off.
Paraguay and those teams were always. They weren't like the Final Fours with the Uruguays, the
No, they had
Chile, the
players.
Brazil,
Remember Roque
Argentina.
Santa Cruz.
Yeah, they had players, but they never reached that Final Four, which was that consistent number we always
But only
saw.
Chile broke the mold, and both times they won it, I think they won on penalties.
Argentina.
They beat Argentina
twice,
both times in the finals.
Yeah,
on
but
penalties.
reaching that stage is big.
It is, but one of the big two always makes the final. Someone fact checked me. When was the last time Argentina and Brazil didn't make the final?
One of the two.
One of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, that's the preview. I'll see y'all soon. We're going to look back in this and see who's the doofy or not. Shit.
Or who's
Damn.
Nostradamus.
Who's Nostradamus?
Doofy hype. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, please.
Por favor.
Por favor, hit these views for us, man. My boy, good work. Pleasure having you. My boy, pleasure having you. Shout out to videography. Shout out to production, man. You know what I mean? Big them up. They got us looking good as hell. Kiko with the
Visuals.
shadows. You know, I see what's going on. Kiko, anything you got to say before we go, man?
Yeah, man. Just life is good.
I know.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, man.
Alhamdulillah. All the
All right,
time.
man. Footy out.